I earn 95,000 Swiss francs a year and I still live in a shared flat. Most people at my income level upgrade immediately. A new apartment, maybe a car, better restaurants, the natural next step when you finally earn real money. I ran the numbers on what the upgrade costs, not per month, in total. The figure sitting in my calculator right now is 2,486,546 Swiss francs from one line in a budget. And I'll show you exactly how that number is built, because once you see it, you will never look at a monthly expense the same way again. So when I started my first job at 24, something clicked. I was earning real money for the first time, and my first thought, like most people's first thought, was now I can have my own place. A studio somewhere central, no flatmates, no shared kitchen, and I went online and started looking. The cheapest central studio I found in Zurich was 1,800 a month. Most were actually 2,000 to 2,400, and that was just rent, before food, transport, health insurance, gym, subscriptions. So before anything. I had been paying 700 a month as a student in an older shared flat. That jump from 700 to 1,800 would cost me an extra 1,100 Swiss francs every single month just to have my own bathroom. And I thought, do I actually want to spend 1,100 francs a month on that? Or do I just want to invest it? I closed the browser and kept the shared flat. Now that was 3 years ago. Here's what 1,100 a month uninvested actually costs over time. So every franc you permanently add to your monthly costs is a franc that will never compound. And compounding is exponential. So the earlier you inflate your lifestyle, the more it costs you. 1,100 francs extra per month, invested instead of spent, over 38 years at a 7% annual return. 2,486,546 francs. So 2.5 million from one line in a budget and from one decision made at 24. And by the way, if you want to follow what I'm actually doing with my portfolio going forward, subscribe. One video a week, real Swiss numbers. Okay, and that's just the apartment. At the end of the video, I'll link the full picture of what my total budget produces over 38 years. That number is the reason this channel actually exists. So here's exactly what I spend every month. Rent, so a shared flat in Zurich, 1,500 francs. A central studio starts at 1,800 for the flat alone. I pay 1,500 for a room in a well-located shared flat with people I actually like being around. Food is 500 Swiss francs. Transport, 332. Healthcare, 280. Gym, 55. And subscriptions are 80 francs. And then miscellaneous around 253 francs. So the total monthly spending comes to approximately 3,000 per month. And my monthly net salary is 6,500. So I can monthly invest 3,600 francs. So living on 3,000 francs in Switzerland is not a punishment. I ski in winter and I go to exhibitions, and when I'm out with friends, I order what I want from the menu. I just don't go to the most expensive place on the street for the sake of it. I also genuinely like the shared flat. So for example, on Friday evening, a football match is on, you walk out of your room, someone already has a beer open. It's very low effort and good company. The GA travel card means I can reach any mountain in Switzerland whenever I feel like it. I also use this for public transit. So 332 a month and I would pay it twice. So this all goes to intentional spending. So knowing which things genuinely improve your life and which things you're spending on because you feel like you should at your income level. That second category is lifestyle inflation, and it's the most expensive thing most people buy. So a few months ago, a colleague asked me something at lunch. He had just signed a lease on his own apartment in Zurich. It's a nice place, it's central, 2,200 a month. And he looked at me and said, "You earn good money. Why are you still in a shared flat?" He earns a similar salary, 700 francs a month more than me on rent. So having your own place has a real value. You have privacy, independence, space to work on your own projects. Those are legitimate things. But here's what that 700 francs difference is worth. So 700 francs extra per month, invested at 7% over 38 years. 1,582,347. So almost 1.6 million. He might decide it's worth it, that's a legitimate call, but he should make it knowing what it costs in total, not just what it costs per month. So most people make lifestyle decisions with monthly math. The people who build wealth make them with compounding math. So one question I ask before every spending decision above a certain size: is this a flat cost or a variable cost? A flat cost permanently raises my monthly baseline. So a bigger apartment, a car, a more expensive gym, every franc added to your permanent baseline stops compounding for you and it starts compounding against you. A variable cost is one-off. So a trip, a dinner, a concert. This doesn't change my baseline. Next month, I'm back to 3,000 francs. Be generous with variable costs and ruthless with flat costs. I said at the start I would show you the full price of what my 3,000 francs monthly budget produces over 38 years. So the complete net worth breakdown is linked right here at the end of this video. So if this clicked for you, subscribe and like the video. One video a week, real Swiss numbers and no filter. I'll see you in the next one.